Well, thank you very much for joining the Wisdom Circle. And I'm going to go ahead and get started with our prayers today. Here we go. I would like to call on white light protection for myself and for this community of Wisdom Circle. As we ask permission from Spirit to access the Akashic records, we call our spirit guides and our good angels to be with us. Give us the clarity and the wisdom that is needed to improve all of us on our journey, to make the best decisions for ourselves, our families, for the planet, for the people we love, but even to help those we have strife with, and together we say, Amen. I'm going to do the Archangel Michael prayer now. Directly connected to the divine and to all that is, I now call upon Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, please come in and connect with us now. We ask that you protect us, uplift us, and inspire us to live in alignment with our highest and greatest good. Surround us with your wings of love and stand before us, blessing our energy with your angelic qualities of strength, courage, and truth. Please clear our energy and vibration, completely releasing all negative energy, limiting beliefs, fears, illusions, and negative energetic imprints present in our energy and physical being. Please release anything that is blocking us from fully and completely experiencing the love and light present in every moment. Release all that no longer serves us into the light of the divine and fill the void with unconditional love, light, and compassion. Archangel Michael, we ask that you use your sword of light to cut away all doubt, fear, guilt, or negativity which is around us. Cut any and all cords which are draining our energy and vitality across the lines of time, and assist us in reintegrating our light and personal power, which has been drained back into our being now. Please guide us on our path and help us to accomplish our authentic purpose according to divine will, for the highest and greatest good, and so it is. Thank you. Amen. Here we go. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. So here we go. We're going to start with to see what the week energy of the week says for the week of March. And then just know when I sent this to you, this the recording, when you're able to see it, it's also on my YouTube channel, or it's also going to be on the Dream Hackers. The link will be there, and it'll direct you to my YouTube channel. Go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel, so that way I can start getting some more people in subscriptions, and that way, once I reach a certain amount, I can start doing lives there too. So here we go. Let's see what it says. The week of March. Also the energies for the Wisdom Circle. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Very, very, very interesting. Okay. So this is a very interesting read. This week is going to be kind of like a little bit crazy. And so the energies, I have to show you in this order, okay? They're asking you to, what we got was rest and rejuvenation. What it basically is, you pace yourself. Pace yourself right now. Don't think you have to get it all done and it's all going to collapse and everything. They're saying, no, you need to start taking your time doing meditation. Having even a spiritual practice, being in faith, right? Really understanding that's you're the temple. I'm hearing you're the temple, and you need to start realizing that the answers are within you. So when you're basically receiving the answers that you've been asking, if you're quiet and you're resting and you're understanding, you need peace. That's where you start to get the answers in the direction that you need to go. Okay, the temptation, I have to show it this way, temptation and heart-centered. So what I'm getting is this is not paying attention to the doing your practice, doing your daily practice, not giving yourself a chance to rejuvenate and keep going forward. That's causing you to go back into these old habits, these old temptations, these old I'm going to hear there's paradigms, the old way of thinking, right? This is a new way. Things are being revealed and there's new ways. This is the fear is actually making you go back into old patterns, the old behaviors, old procrastinations, the old fears. And they're saying no, because remember, you still have the light. Always stand in light. Heart center, guess what? It's connected to faith, because your heart is connected to the divine, to God, right? Stay in your heart gets you out of this. They're saying this is important. Right now, this is important to meditate, to go within, to kind of start to believe and have faith in yourself that you are guiding you're the captain of your ship now. No one else is the captain of your ship. No one has control. And about your, I'm hearing destiny, your vision, your path, it's all up to you. The old patterns is letting someone else drive your path, to drive your ship, right? That's the old pattern. And they're asking you, okay, step away from that. You need to go back into your heart, because this is where God is. This is where you are at. This is your truth, who you are. A lot of things are being revealed. So deception and envy, disconnect and boredom. So a lot of masks, basically, I'm going to go back into this one before I introduce this one, because they're asking me to go back into this. There's going to be masks. What you're seeing is not the truth. Hold on. What you think you're seeing right now is not the truth, but the truths are being revealed, and the truth about, okay, how they're showing it to me. What is going on outside your world? They're going, go back into your heart center, will tell you the truth. You will see truths of people, truths of the old things that are being dying, this temptation. You're not going back in the safety. You know the masks are coming down. You're seeing the truth. What type of people you want to be in. You know, be around you. Be who do you want to become? Right? This is also your mask coming down of who you used to be. Now your true self is coming out, right? This doesn't mean, I'm just hearing right now, this doesn't mean about somebody else that's around you or things that are happening. It's your truth. Your mask now needs to come out. Your true mask is coming out of who you truly wanted to be. You're no longer, this is like, I hear like, it's this is how they just show me it. A fiddler on a roof. I don't know what that is. So funny, because it was like they're like, you're doing you're dancing to your own tune now. You're not caring about anyone. You're caring about yourself now, who you truly are. When you look in the mirror, there's not a mask. You're not pretending to be someone else. You're being who you truly are now. You're not caring what anybody thinks. Okay? The disconnect and boredom. This is like being complacent in your life and letting things go. And you're kind of at that point where you're like, I'm done. I want something new. You're feeling this urge in your own body, your own, like, it's almost like I'm feeling, it's like when you almost have something coming in your, it's like, I have to say it, they're saying excitement right now that's coming towards you. You're no longer wanting stuck in this old past. If you turn around and look, you got the vision. You already have your vision. Okay, this is where you're like, oh, I'm looking at the past, and I'm not going to go there, because that is like, no, I'm not moving forward. I'm moving towards this. And you know what, it shows kind of like a castle and all that. But remember, you can be in a shack and it can be the castle that you've always wanted, because you have peace in that, because you're within yourself. That's what they just showed me. You can be in a manger, right? You can be in a shed. You know, I have to say this. My mom told me stories where her sisters didn't have anything. They were in a shack, in a shed, in a barn, and they were happy as long as they had each other. Right? They didn't have a lot when they were little, but as long as they were together, they were safe and they were happy, loved. So they're saying it doesn't have to be riches you're going towards. It can be wherever you're at, in the same place you're at. You can make it your castle. Right? What is, oh, I just heard this. Why don't you take a look at where if you're having that issue, like you wanting to leave a certain place or something, I would say home, not a business, because if you're getting that urge to leave, then you need to leave. But they're saying, like, in your home right now, if you take a look at it for the meantime, even though there might be chaos, look at what it's providing you safety and security over your head. Because you are seeing, you're standing your ground, so you're going towards what you really want to go towards, right? But it doesn't have to be mansions. I'm going to tell you that right now. It doesn't have to be a whole lot, properties and all that. It's where you can be traveling in a hotel room and make that your castle. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. That's what they're showing me. So it's like, okay, how is your new world gonna be? Your new your timeline, right? Make it your timeline. How do you want it to be? Because I'm hearing, because the only when you're fully aware of who you are, your faith, everything, you have the authority to continue in your life in the way you. It's like I just heard, call the shots. You get to call your shots now, not when someone else dictates to you, not anyone but you. Remember, you're the painter, and this world is your canvas. You can change it to anything you want. So this week, being in conflict, the mental conflict, that's a lot of up in your head, trying to, I just heard putting a lot of doubt and self-doubt and in thinking that you can't do it. And they're saying, no, you're going to triumph everything, any block that comes towards you, any doubt, anyone that tries to get in your way. This week is very powerful. You're going to get through that. A lot of excitement and your passion ignited. This is going to renew. I mean, it's like I'm even hearing some are taking classes, some are getting more information, and it's going to ignite your passion which way you go. It's also going to show of anyone that's wanting to start it's not a business, it's like a program or a class or like something they want to bring forth to that it's been created and they're not sure about because how it's going to be received. You're going to be really passionate about and ignited. It's going to triumph. They're saying triumph over it because look, you sacrifice everything to get where you are. You've never been able to. Okay, there's how they're saying you never sunk. You it made me feel like mud going through everything, but you've always stayed above water and you were always helped. You were always taken care of. It might be some work that you had to do, but going forward, you're very excited about what's coming up and you're going to be really successful in what you want to do. Those who are having programs or things that they want to introduce are going to go forward and it's going to be well received. Because look, rejoice and celebration. It's going to be well received. I just heard you're going to be also well received. Those that are not they're saying those that even not bringing a program, but what you have to say, what you have to connect with those around you, will be well received. You will rejoice in celebration, what you bring forth.
Cute hat tonight.
What was that?
Really cute hat.
Oh, thank you. It's my beanie. It's cold, Julie, cold.
I really like it too.
Thank you. See? This is what I was talking about. Fertility. Fertility, this is whatever you create, what you're bringing forth, what you desire for your next. I mean, this is funny because they're saying the next part of your life. So you know this part that's coming up, because remember they're saying you're always changing, but this part, what you see right now, you bring forth, you will have it's going to be really fruitful. It brings happiness. So the connections that you make, the things that you want to bring forth, it is going to bring a lot of happiness. So don't doubt what you're bringing forth. Don't doubt what you're moving towards. Don't doubt if you are, I'm having to say, they're showing me moving people out of your way, but new people are coming in. Don't doubt these new experiences because they were made for you. They were put in your path to have these connections because you have happiness coming your way. The career, so whatever career changes, whatever you're going to bring forth, it brings prosperity. So what you're moving into, your new career, new business, new, you know what, even what I'm saying, or what I'm hearing is that even if you're not changing career, but your career is leveling up in a different way, how you look at it brings you prosperity. So don't doubt that you're not moving in the right direction. You're moving in the right direction. Don't stop. I keep hearing, don't stop, keep going to where you're supposed to be going. Whoa, they are jumping today. They are jumping. Hey. All right, so here we go. You will manifest what you need. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance you need. So basically, stay in faith, right? Trust that you what you've been asking for, what you've been praying for, the connections you wanted me or bring in, or things that you want to create. They're listening and they're helping you guide your way. I'm gonna tell you, if it's not meant for you to go into a new job. It's not. It's because it wasn't meant for you. It didn't align with your energy where you're going, because there's something better coming your way. So continue on your path. Don't be despondent. I have to say the word despondent because that's what they said. If it does not work out the way you want, because it's just the beginning of, it's like the catalyst. So continue to go and don't be afraid of being who you are. So be honest with yourself. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth, then let source take it from there. When I say be who you truly who you are, it's like let that fear go of who you want to present, who you really want to bring to forth now in this. You present yourself to people, or how you speak and all that. Let them let go and let God be, take it over, how things are going to lay out. Don't worry about what everybody how they're going to look or receive you, because this is what I've learned. Those that there are those who are going to hear, and there are those who are not, because you're not at the same vibrational level. So that means they're not supposed to, even though we're so used to, we want to help everyone, we want to get that message for everyone. You have to learn that you can't help everyone, because they're not on that same, they haven't learned their lessons to be where they're at to continue. So there's still stuff that they have to gather before they can actually hear your message. And it could be one day, even a week, and all of a sudden they go back to the same material, they hear the same, they're like, oh my God, I heard it, but before I couldn't, and it's because they weren't ready. They needed that one piece of information to go forward. And this is even giving advice to people. Sometimes they don't get to hear it at that moment, but then all of a sudden it clicks, like in a week or two, or something and they're like, oh my God, I understand what you're saying, or I hear it now. I've done it where I go back and I hear something, I'm like, I didn't hear that before, that piece. You rewatch or listen to something, you're like, I don't remember that. But it's because at that moment, energetically, you weren't aligned to that, so you could not hear it. You could not see it, you could not feel it. So they're saying, just be honest with yourself on where you want to go, and just let that God take over. The way forward is open. You're not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities around. I will guide you to your personal and spiritual freedom. So this is what I'm saying. Don't quit. Keep going. It is going to hit. I just heard it's going to hit. This is what I just heard. Don't concern yourself. And I'm going to say it this way, because some of you do pay attention about what's going on with the government, because what you're bringing forth does not actually it's like I'm feeling the energy with that doesn't reflect on the government. So keep the course, because it's actually going to go towards what the energy is supposed to be going, and that is going to be settled. And there are those who need to settle it, but you're not part of it. So don't mix your energy up towards with them, because you're not supposed to be part. Pull back, go into forth where you want to bring forward, and the energy where you want to connect with people and the like-minded people to bring in your message. And they're saying, don't pay attention to that, because it actually keeps you down from what you're actually supposed to do. When that happens, when you're feeling that, I have to say, pull to keep you towards that, it's because the dark energy, I would say the negative energy, wants you not to bring forth the message you're supposed to be reaching out and changing people and enlightening people. Because remember, we're all light workers. We're all here to bring in this love and all, divinity. That's what I just heard, divinity. And that darkness wants you not to do that, because what happens, if you think about it, when we're collective, it's more power, right? Separation and single, there's no power. But when you're collective, that energy expands, right? So remember that. Prioritize self-care. You do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. And this is where it comes to, and I know Michael can attest to this, taking that one day for yourself. I mean, you can disconnect from the phone and all that. Be present with your kids if you have kids, but don't get on the phone. I mean, like even take them somewhere where you don't have any reception, so you're not tempted to get on the phone. But even taking that time out for yourself too is very, very important to connect back. I'm just hearing soul to self, to earth, like to ground. Because grounding right now is going to be very important when you start to get that anxiety, that feeling of your connect, you wanting to know what's involved in all that. That's, I'm hearing, going to be taken care of. You'll be okay. Just remember, take 5 deep breaths, ground yourself, and know what your purpose is on this earth, right? Not all of us are here to protest, be on the front lines and all that. We have those that are here to do that job. We're here to support them in a different way. So what is yours? This is what I want you to think. What is your support here at this time for everything around? To bring in that light, to hold that space, to hold that energy. Open up your spirit gifts. Remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. And I have to show you something. They just show me to go back to this authority. Remember, you have the authority for your path and your way. Hold on, they're telling me. Your wisdom and your peace and inner peace. We're always searching without, and they're saying, no, you have the authority to find it all within you. Take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome you truly desire. There we go. So just keep forward on what you want to do. And this is it. Welcome abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that source will heal your financial changes. And this is what they're saying is the more that you stay in centered, the more that you stay in faith, the more that you stay in connection with divine God, however you want to call him or her, you will be, it's like everything will open up, because the more, when you get out of that alignment, that's when you have the I'm not even going to say like everything crumbling. It's more of a resistance. You're just resistance. So when you get back in alignment, that's when everything starts to flow a lot easier. And I think if you look back, that at times when it was flowing easy and all of a sudden you thought of something and it got you off, that's when you struggled. And this is where they're saying, remember the feeling of when you were in alignment in your faith and you're all of one center, how smoothly your life was. So that's where they're saying, go back into your heart. Trust who you are. You have the authority. And you're fully aware of what's going on around you and who you want around you. So trust in that. Let's see what let's see what the fairies have to say. And then we'll see what Isis has to say. So 6 of summer, children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past. Remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. So some of you are going to probably connect with people from your past or someone coming up, and I'm almost getting like there was a disagreement or something that you might have not there was a reason why there was a break in the relationship, but there's someone, I believe, and not all of you, but some of you will be connecting with someone again, and there was just a misunderstanding. Things were not said the right way or taken the right way. So there is going to be some fixing with that. It's like what I'm also getting right now is that they're saying, don't jump to like conclusion or assumptions right away. Take all the information in, kind of take a deep breath before you react to it. Because sometimes we, like I said, when I was going back, we only hear a certain portion, what we want to hear, and we missed with the, the in between, and we can blow things up and things can just unravel. So they're saying, take a moment, reflect on that, and you will be okay. Things will be okay. 3 of summer, news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, friends you cherish. So again, rejoicing and celebration. So things are coming together. Things that you've created, things that you've been working on are going to be celebrated. You're going to have a community. Some are going to find a new community. I'm hearing a new community that is going to align with their beliefs and their, and their values. Oh, I just heard friendships too. Some new friendships are going to be formed. I just heard. Ego. The illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. And I think this goes back to when I was telling about the boredom, when I have to show you because they want me to show you to remember. Disconnect and boredom, right? The illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items. This is where they're saying, remember what I was saying, you can be, your vision of having that big castle, having those things actually is not as more important than the connections that you're making, how you feel, and where you're aligned now. Those are like the old past things. But if you look at where you're going now, what you truly want is connection. And that brings the material stuff that you want, but in a different energetic way. Right? So this is where you're going, that you're really starting to reflect, and things are changing on even how you probably thought of what you really truly wanted as far as materialistic things too. And this is where it's reflecting on that, it's not really what you wanted, and it's going to in a different way. But this is where I'm saying that you're going to have the friendships and new groups and new visions, and all of that is in alignment with where you truly want to be, your true self. You're not doing, it's like I hear, you're not doing like the typical societal thing, rich mansions, lots of cars. Nah, that's not where your goal is, and you're achieving right now is more community connections, and on a soul level, like a higher vibrational level of just love. That's why I'm feeling a lot of love that you guys really want in your life. 8 of summer. The desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. And this is where you're choosing to really see your life in the direction you want to go, and not being afraid anymore, and taking that leap of faith. I just heard leap of faith and just going, because you're not going to fall. You're not. They're not going to let you. You have made it this far, and this, they're not going to let you fall. Let's go with, and then we're going to see what Isis has to say to end up the week. All right, there we go. Rising sun. A dark phase and struggle is over. A new phase is upon you, one of hope, glory, light, and triumph. It is one through boldness and persistence. You have been through much, and now victory is upon you, beloved. For the divine solar child, a new consciousness within you is born. Rising sun. Temple of Carnelian. It is time to trust in your own boldness and courage, taking risks that feel true to your heart, and engaging in practices that make you feel truly and genuinely alive, embodied, and more of yourself. even if not always comfortable, are going to help you live the life you were born to live. That is a beautiful card. I'm going to read that to you one more time because this is what I've been saying. It is time to trust your own boldness and courage, taking risks that feel true to your heart and engaging in practices that make you feel truly and genuinely alive, embodied, and more of yourself, even if not always comfortable, are going to help you live the life you were born to live. Truth unveiled. There are times when appearances of people, places, and things are deceptive. You will sense this when when something feels uncomfortable within you. Oh, okay. I'm going to read this again. Sorry about that. Truth unveiled. There are times when appearances of people, places, and things are deceptive. You will sense this when something feels uncomfortable within you, when you notice feelings of anxiety or doubt within you. You may think there is something wrong with you, but actually you're intuitively sensing that all is not as it appears to be. Trust what you feel, not what appears to be. Life restored. Spiritual resurrection is gifted to you now. Whatever part of your life you thought to be dead is being revived and will flourish back into life, just as the phoenix rises from the fire. Transitioning from death into life, so too will you rise again, healed and renewed. All right, everybody, that concludes this first week of March. What a beautiful reading. Does anyone have anything to say? Or have a question, or what, if it resonated with you? Anyone? Go ahead and unmute yourself and let me, oh, you can hear, I can hear from you. Hi, Carolyn, go ahead and unmute yourself.
First and foremost, Alma, can you hear me? This is Michael.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi, Michael.
No, you're always spot on, but today you are, it's like you hit enough nails on the head to build a house. It's like you were talking directly to my daughter, because I know it's very to me and everyone else. They say ladies first. So whenever you're ready, I'll just be patient. But I would love a couple things. I have like one or two questions, and I just want to thank you from my heart. I don't have the words to tell you. It's not that you have a skill. Skills are developed. You have a gift from God that comes through you, not from you, that you share with us so beautifully. I just love you for this. Tonight was extra special. Right on point. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much. I'll get to you in a minute. Carolyn, did you have something to say? Did that resonate with you?
Well, I was late coming because I have to fight traffic sometime just to get home. But as usual, you're there and helping a lot of people. And I vote with Michael. I'm very appreciative that you're here, and you give a you give the State of the Union every time we meet each week. So for me, basically, if you could just give me a general overview would be great, if you didn't mind. And again, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, I'll get to you. I just want to hear from anyone else that if it resonated to them, if they would unmute and just go ahead and speak. I want to hear what they had to say if it resonated with them. Anyone else?
I do. I do.
Oh,
This is Julie in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
hi, Julie.
Hey, I loved the validation and affirmations of trust, not only in him, but in myself and who he's given me to be. No fear, no procrastination, confident, standing in that trust and confidence, truth in who we are, bloom where you are, stay the course.
Yes.
I really loved it. It was really great. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Julie. Thank you.
So empowering.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and does anybody else would like to say anything?
Yes, Alma. Hi. Yay.
Glad you made it.
I know. Thank you so much for doing this for all of us. It's such a precious gift. And yes, your gift is God given. For me, I came towards the end of it, but I resonated so much with like trust, the truth, and not what you want to believe. It's like, wow, it was something like that around those lines. That was big for me.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
Yes. I'm gonna want to let you guys know I'm going to put my phone number. If you're new and I do not have your number, if you can text me and let me know that you were at the chat, so I can send this link to you for the recording. Okay. I'm just gonna put my phone number here down in the chat. So those that are new, if you go ahead and text me that you were here tonight, and I can send you the link so you can rewatch it if you choose, if you came in late or if you missed anything. Because that's always the beginning. I do put it on my YouTube channel. That way I can send you the link. Here we go. All right, thank you, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and Lisbeth, I'm so glad I was able to get that to you. And I don't know if you arrived earlier, but I want you to go and watch the beginning. If you guys came in late, you got to watch the beginning because it was very powerful. Oh,
Would love to.
okay, and I'm gonna send it to you. And thank you for being here. Michelle?
Hi, Alma. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. I'm so glad you're here.
Yes, I'm having an amazing week. I literally am on fire.
Yay.
Last week was amazing and it propelled me. I got a new position out of thin air, didn't apply for it, and it came straight to me. This this reading is really, really good. I really resonated with that leap of faith and just knowing that the net is there, but I won't need it because I know how to fly.
Mhm.
And the community really, really hit because I've been like saying it over and over, and just it really felt like it was a one-on-one reading, and it was just so on point. So thank you so much. You know, I love and cherish your gift. Thank you. And for everybody here, I did invite a guest, Adrienne. She's new, and just invited her to the group and thought she'd be a great addition to the circle.
All right. Thanks. Welcome, Adrienne. Welcome. All right. Thank you, Michelle. I'm going to go ahead and get started on the one question read. So I think it was, who was it? Carolyn, you had the question. I'm going to start with you because you had that question. Can you go ahead and unmute yourself, Carolyn?
Okay, can you hear me now? I think you can.
Hear you now.
Okay. I was just wanting just a general read. Before I do, we can go on YouTube and pick up the session for tonight. Is that the way it works?
Yeah, what I do on YouTube, I'm going to send you two links. You can go on and there's two videos I put up. One, well, I put up just the week reading where the public can just see the week, not the full, what we do in private. I cut that off, but you can get the link for the private on Dream Hackers. I think no, I'll send you the private one where it has the whole thing, the whole session.
Please, yeah, I'd very much like to review it as you recommended.
Yeah, I would watch the whole thing, but I will, if like you just don't have time to watch the whole, like everyone's reading, you can watch the first part of it, which is the weekly reading. I do separate it and put it in the my YouTube channel.
So could I get the weekly then, the link? Could you send it to me?
I will do that. I'll give you both links so that way if you want to go back and listen to the whole thing again, you can, and then the one.
Okay.
So I'll send both of them. Okay.
Okay, that would be wonderful. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah. If you have any general comments beyond that, would be great. And if not, it's okay.
Okay.
For me.
Let me see. It's funny because I'm getting like you're wrapping everything up, but you're just okay. So yes, you're wrapping everything up, especially like with you. Have you finished your retirement stuff?
Yeah, my last day was Friday.
You're still feeling like you still have a lot to do, but you don't. They're saying go ahead and just oh my gosh. Okay, this is so funny. I'm gonna laugh real quick. Let me just do this real quick. Let me see. Okay, so, okay, so real quick, this is what's coming for you. Not just this week, but this is the energy because I know you were trying, they're just telling me that there a lot of stuff was going on and you still feel like you have to rush and do a lot of things, Carol. They're saying no. You have your power, your little things are set. Just follow your intuition on this, but you gotta pace yourself. You gotta pace yourself, okay? You don't think it's like take your time, you're retired now. They can wait. It's like, you know what? You things are like you this is funny. You have the power, you call the shots now. There you got
Okay.
you know what? Follow your intuition. If you're feeling like it you shouldn't get up, but they're telling you no, hey, I need to reschedule whatever, we'll do it this time. This is what convenience for me. They're saying follow your intuition about things. You have the power. It's like you're do you like card games? Poker or anything?
Not really.
It's so much funny because they're showing me it's like you can play poker now. It's like you can just have fun. Because look, you're really, really supported by your guides and angels. Everyone here, and this is not just spiritual. This is telling me here on earth, like the people here are really supporting you in this. Because you're not alone. The only conflict you have is yourself and the making decisions. You're like you're too much in your head. They're saying, "Good, you need to let go of that. Stay out of your head." It's not what it seems. Things are not what it seems. It goes back to you have the power to control. Follow your intuition. They will guide you through everything. It would only be in your head to get you out of this.
Okay.
Just remember, right? Thinking you don't have everything down. You have your foundation. You have everything down. It's done. You're set.
Okay.
So the rest of it
Okay.
is taking your time and making your decisions intuitively, right?
All right.
This is
Thank
the time
you.
for you to rest and come in and just rest.
I gotta work on
do the
that.
things that you like to do now, right?
Okay.
You get to speak, not speak your truth. Sorry, this is like your third eye chakra. So you're going to get a lot of downloads information. Your spirit, I'm telling you, the faith, your spirituality is going to start opening up a lot more of the intuition.
That makes sense. Yes.
It's all gonna, yeah, you're gonna see a lot more. You're gonna get a lot more downloads. You know the truth. They're saying you know the truth. Don't be afraid of what you're receiving, the messages you're receiving. Okay.
That helps a lot. Thank you.
Yes. Conflict and defeat. There's some things might feel like they're not working out, and this is where they're saying take the time. It's not true. You're just asking you to reflect and take a look, but it's always going to be opened. It's not shut. You have success in whatever you decide to go forward with, and the partnerships and alliances. And this is what I was saying, that you're not just your spiritual team, but there's here on this earth to help you to achieve the things that you want to do in this part of your life.
Wonderful. Thank you very, very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. All right. I think who was next? Was it Grace? Grace, and then I think it was Grace, Mary Lou, or Michelle and Mary Lou. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Is that okay if I go just directly across that way? I can make sure I get everyone in. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna do it that way. Grace.
all right.
Hi, Grace. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And I wanted to tell you how much everything resonated with me too, especially for my granddaughter. I was frantically taking notes. I know she fell asleep because she was laying down resting, and like you said, she really, really needs the rest. But she's got
Yes.
a lot of new things coming, so that's really, really exciting.
So Grace, I will send I'll send you the links and you can just give it
Yes.
so she can go into YouTube and see the
Yeah, much easier than reading my notes.
yeah, yes, she can see that first. Yeah. All right, sounds good.
Okay,
Do you
and
have a question, Grace, regarding
I have one question of David.
Uh-huh.
I want to know, did Flacco find you?
It's so funny. He says, "Are you kidding me?" He was one in there greeting him. He was
No,
there. He was there to greet him.
No, he got there first.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
he was oh, okay, got it.
Yep.
Okay, that's all. Thank you so much.
And with his dog, is it It starts with
Rocky.
a Rocky.
Uh-huh.
Rocky.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, he was there.
Oh, then I know they're having a great time.
But they're showing me they're having a really good time.
Good, good, good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Grace. Michelle.
Hi.
Hi.
I just wanted to say congratulations, Michelle.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Miss Grace.
Wonderful news.
Thank you.
Didn't I say that you were going to find something, Michelle?
You did last week.
Yeah.
Literally last week. It was crazy. Yeah, just what's happening going forward, and
So what kind of job was it that you ended up getting?
it's an administrative director. So, and it's 100% remote.
Oh, and that's what you wanted to be able to move to, move around, not be stuck.
Yes, and the pay works overtime, so it's
oh my gosh! And then I talked to you about if I remember that you don't like to stay stuck, and you wanted something so you can be able to move around.
Yes, because I don't like staying in one place, and I was getting ready to travel. So
yes,
what's coming up next?
Okay, let's see. All right, that is so funny. Okay, it's not funny. It's not funny. I'm just giving the messages.
And if there is any just any people coming in.
Okay. This brings you balance. This is in your heart center. Look at that, Michelle. It brings you balance. This job, it's actually going to be very beneficial. It's going to keep you in your heart. There's a lot of light people in there. I don't know if you've been seen. You know have you met the people there before?
No, first time.
This place brings a lot of balance. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. This is so beautiful. Okay. Here we go. So it brings you it's in your heart. So it brings a lot of love. A lot of people are in this place, have a lot more love or opened. They're not closed off. There's balance in there, and they're very fully aware. A lot of like-minded people. That's what I'm getting. Base root chakra. So they're really this brings you stability. A lot of stability in this place, because look, you're positive moving forward. So traveling on, and it brings you victory and success. So this is a really, really good move in the right direction where you're at, because look, the universe is providing this. This was like, I have to say, it was divinely guided towards you. This was sent to you because you are starting to really, your faith and everything's starting to align. Look at third eye chakra. So that is actually everything up, being attuned to the universe, being attuned to your heart, right? Your base, what you wanted, you kept the faith, your awareness. You're moving forward to what you wanted. You have success. It brings balance in your life. Also, this harmony. You are going to meet someone there. I can't tell you exactly when, but this brings the harmony, because it's supported. So this tells me you are going to meet someone in this that is a really good union. I'm not going to say, because I never say this because everything can change, that it's going to be your husband or anything, but the connection you make is on another level. And it's fully supported. Always see the flowers is fully supported by the people around you. So community, like-minded people, like it's like your soul family. So it's very well supported. It's your destiny. You are destined to be where you're at, and it's something more that's coming for you. Let me just see what Isis has to say real quick. Cartouche. Choose to release that which would lower your vibration into fear. Come back to love. Stay true to yourself, and you shall inspire others to think or speak more positively. when they are around you. Invoking the power of speech and words for your strength, protection, and spiritual growth will work effectively for you. And this, Michelle, I have to say, the reason why they're saying this is when I was talking about at the beginning, bringing down those max, being who you are, Michelle, this is why you got the job. This is what you want to go towards. This is what you've been craving, wanting. That union, the group, the balance, it's all coming to forward because you're in your heart now. You're truly understanding what the universe can give you and staying in faith. All right, that's what we have for this week for you, Michelle.
Thank you so much, Alma.
You're welcome. And congratulations, Michelle.
Thank you so much. I was screaming. I was on mute.
What was it?
I was screaming when you said husband because that's literally what I say.
Yeah, but I don't say for sure because always things can change because you can change your mind. You just want a partner, right?
No, and look, my spirits are funny. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So yeah, I wanted to say that they're being funny, but yeah, you are going to find that union. It's harmonious and it is well received with. So you know how sometimes you can find someone and people around them don't like them. Well, this one is going to be well received.
Great. Thank you so
Right.
much. Have a
You're
great week.
welcome. You too. You as well. Jayma, it's so good to see you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi.
Yes. I made a really big leap, I think, from like I resigned from my teaching position of 20 something years, and that was a really hard choice, but I
Mhm.
did it. Now there's like no turning back.
Yeah.
So that's kind of on the top, but excited too for many different things. So we'll see.
Okay, so it's so funny what they're getting me is why are you even worried about it when you wouldn't have made that choice if you didn't know in your heart you were ready for it.
Mm.
The only thing that you feel like that scarcity or that fear of going forward is because it's the old paradigm of how society thinks of what you should have. And
Yeah.
you're not there anymore. So that's like, just go ahead and grasp and enjoy what's coming because it's really big. You're supposed to be speaking in front of other people. You bring people joy and confidence and you help people with their self-confidence to bring them forward, to trust in their own. So let's see what they have to say. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Because like exactly what I was saying. Yep. I tell you your story right now. Because I'm getting too excited. I'm going to ground myself because this is really cool. Oh. Are you seeing someone?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, because I'm getting that because I remember you saying about it. I have to show you this. It's so funny because he's gonna be well received by everyone too. Same thing. So it's not someone where they're like, oh, why are you with him? This is like a really, really okay, this is what I heard. Your late husband, I'm hearing late husband. He helped with this. He wants you to be happy, but see, well received. Not only by the spirits and everything, it's well received by the community, it's honored. You're honored with this relationship. They're saying be patient. Be very patient because that's all you did this. Prosperity begins. Right? Don't let the fear get you because look at the sacral chakra you're creating, what you're bringing forth. You have the foundation, you have all the stuff that you need to be going forward. So like, don't pay a mind to this that you left at. I want you to turn around and say, thank you. Frank, thank you for everything that I've learned. Now I'm ready to receive what I'm supposed to go towards, your destiny, what you needed to, that was your foundation. That was your stepping stone. You already built it. Now it's time to go forward and bring that, what you've created to life, your baby, right? The prosperity begins. Be patient with it. Trust it. The conflict is within you. trust, that you have that inner battle. They're saying walk away from that. So I want you to start that inner battle of like, did you do, was it the right timing? Yes, it was. I want you to say thank you to whatever negative thought that comes in. Say thank you, but I no longer in that energy. I know where I'm going towards, because that negative, I'm hearing that negativity does not, let's put it this, I don't want to say darkness, I'm going to say it negative, does not want you to bring forth, because there are masses of people that need to hear you and to get that word out, to change their mind back into center, that they don't want that. So they're going to put that doubt, right? They're going to try to get you off. They're saying, be patient. Be patient. The emotional loss. They're saying honor that you're not actually losing everything, you're gaining. So remember, you allow that feeling to come through, but it's going to the light and it's going to honor you. I'm hearing, you don't even have to, okay, I have to say this. You're not, I think sometimes this is how they're showing it to me. How the energy I'm getting is that you kind of feel guilty in some ways because you're moving on.
I love
And they're like, they want you to know that we're honoring you. But so let go of that guilt and give it to them, and they're gonna be honoring you. It's okay. You no longer have to feel guilty because you're
Timothy Conley.
Yeah. Uh,
Oh, Jamie, I actually accidentally muted you. Can you unmute yourself,
oh
please?
yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. It's amazing where every single word sentence you shared. Yeah.
And alliance, partnerships and alliances.
Yay.
So this is a good move towards what you want to do, and you have your harmony. So this is not, it's the right timing. Everything's timing. They're like, I just heard, you think it's not right timing because of all the current affairs, what's going on. They're saying, no, this is where in the beginning I said, don't look at that. You're right where you're supposed to be doing on your path, not what's going out. That's being taken care of by those who are supposed to be taking care of that. You're supposed to be doing what you're supposed, what you're creating.
Nice.
The prosperity begins, what you created, right? Your plans.
I feel it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Absolutely. All right. So we have Mary Lou.
Hello.
Hello.
No specific questions, just curious to hear what
Yeah.
the energy is saying.
Okay, so they're being funny now. Okay, so I have to say this. Mary Lou, your gut. Have they contacted you about the job yet?
No, not yet.
I think they're gonna soon, and then within a week or two.
I remember you
2
had said
weeks.
to be patient, and
Yeah.
patient is not one of my virtues.
I just have to go with the ending because look at movement, choices, and decisions. You're going forward. This is just okay. Okay, stand your ground. Something's coming up. Stay who you are. Stay in your power. Don't give in. Like, how are they showing it to me? Okay, I'm gonna have to say, because this is when I was shuffling. This is what I heard. Don't be complacent. It's like almost like you're giving into like this is how it is, and you're gonna just be complacent to that. Stand your ground.
That has to do with work in my current position.
Yeah, this is where you're just not stand your ground. You're in the right position because look at you're recognized and rewarded. So you're in your truth. Stay in your truth, but it's like how like I felt this way. What I was getting is this is what it is. I have hold on. This is what is to be expected. Like you're saying that this is what is to be expected, but this is the reason why they're saying stay out of your head, stay in that. Change your thought about it so you're not expecting. I'm like expect something better, right?
Okay.
Don't expect what their low vibration. Expect something better. So go in there, even at night, saying when this comes back to everyone's your spiritual practice. What is the energy you're bringing towards you, what you're putting out, what you want in your circle, what you're saying. Even though you're moving on, Mary Lou, and you're in that position right now where it's that conflict, you're having issues, you can pray to Archangel Michael before you walk in there, and this is what I want all the and you can start planning, because you're the magician, on how they're going to be towards you too, how you're going to react, and how you're going to stay in your power, and start saying, I don't want to see this night. This is where I'm going. Nope. This is where I'm going. And this is where you have to kind of push back. And this is where standing your ground.
Okay.
So when you expect that, that's the energy you're going to receive, right? But you're not like, no, I'm not going to receive that energy. So it's like, start watching things that are funny, start making, just start laughing about things. Like now I start with, it's ridiculous, just laugh about it, right? You got to stand your ground. For some reason, they're saying you're going to be recognized for what you're doing. And I told you this. They're going to see you. Material harvest and wisdom. I'm telling you, that job, you're going to get it. I believe you're going to get that job, or you're moving on. You're not staying where you're at. I'm telling you that.
Okay.
Look, divinely guided. You have your spirit guides, everyone here who are helping you to achieve what you want. Because look, financial and material changes. You're moving on. Trust in that. Be patient. Movement, choices, and decisions. But things are going to change for you. Let me just check this. Hold on. I'm just going to check on that. See, okay, so you have boundaries, talent, and happiness. You're standing your ground and being who you are. In your happiness, being your light, who you are. Don't go into theirs. And your talent is being seen. Mary Lou, you're going forward. Fertility. You're moving forward to a new position. Trust in that. You're not going to stay there that long. It's not, like I said, it's no time. There's this by the end of this week, maybe next week, you'll hear something.
I was hoping this week only because contracts are coming out March 15th.
Yeah, it's by the end of this week or like the beginning of next. It's going to be before the contracts come out.
Okay.
I believe you'll hear.
I'll keep you posted.
Yeah, let me know. But yeah, you're moving on. I always still feel that you're not going to stay there. I've always felt even last year that you were never supposed to stay there.
I remember you had said that.
But you made the choice to stay.
Correct.
But you're going to move on, and I love it. You're going to move on, and it's going to be a happier place.
That's my hope.
Yes, and that's what you're receiving, because that's what you've asked. Just have that for you. You're welcome, Marilyn. Love you. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Okay.
Francine? Hi, Francine.
Hey, Alma.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good. What can I help you with today? Do you have a question? You want just the week or?
Just the week would be great.
Okay, Francine, let's see. Okay, let's go. Francine, are you working on your garden again? Or thinking about working on a garden? Your yard?
No, not really.
There's something that you're planting. Oh, hold on. Are you thinking about creating something outside of work? Have you thought of like a project? Because you got a lot of project cards.
No.
Material harvest. There's something that you can do. Did you ever finish your family thing, the tree and all that? That thing you were working on?
No, I haven't, but I've been thinking about that. Yeah.
Here we go. It's gonna be really exciting. It's sacral chakra. See, this is creating. The waiting game, gathering information, right? Being patient. You have it. They just need to put it together. prosperity begins. It brings forth, it's a lot more eye-opening. There's some more information that you're supposed to be getting, and you're going to find out. It's going to be really exciting once you find out. It's going to lead you to like almost a story. You might, like I said, it could even be a book or something that's going to help guide a lot of people, or like your family or something, to know some information. Be patient. This week is just being patient when things are, let's see what's going on. Yeah, because I'm getting something you're creating, Francine, and I think they just showed me it's like the family, you're supposed to finish it. There's some information in that. That's why they want you to finish it. You're supposed to receive to bring forth. It's kind of interesting. It's gonna be very interesting. See fertility being created. It brings forth a lot of information. I'm hearing a lot of information that you didn't even know. It's exciting. It's like history. I'm hearing history. There's more history for you to find out. Okay, something's gonna happen this week. I don't know if someone's gonna be sick or something. Something's gonna kind of take you off. The Tower moment. So hold on, let me clarify that. Okay. Okay. So I don't like to scare anything, but there's gonna be someone moving on. But there's a celebration in this movement. I'm not gonna say passing or anything, but something's moving. Moving on to much better areas of their life. But it's a rejoice and celebration, and it's a root chakra. So it's actually very grounding. This is not a thing to be upset about or scared, but someone's moving on. And I don't know. Let me clarify that.
Could that have something to do with a pregnancy loss?
I'm not showing a pregnancy loss.
Because my nephew's wife just lost a baby today.
I'm not getting that. But there was a lot. Let me clarify something. See, grieving. Okay, so it's prosperity. So even though I want you to tell her, even though I don't know, hold on. She's very strong. Okay, she'll get over it. The fertility. So the moving on. So this is not going to be like a final loss. There's going to be another child. She's very strong. She's going to get over it. She's transforming. She's not going to be stuck in this. Let me see. See, there's good luck. So she's going to come to peace. She's not going to be stuck. She'll move forward. How far along was she? Was she like 3 months or something like that?
I'm not sure. I don't have all the details because she lives in another state.
Okay. I'm seeing the 3. I don't know what it has to do with 3, but there's number 3. Oh, shoot. I wasn't even looking at this. The number 3 is fertility. I didn't even see that number until I said 3. Why is there 3? Fertility. There's going to be another pregnancy. This is not, yeah. She's going to have another chance to have a baby. Just look down. I'm like, why is 3? I just saw there's going to be another pregnancy. Yeah, there's freedom. So she's going to be able to get through this, and she has the strength. I don't know. Does she work? Do you know if she works?
Just quit her job.
Whatever she's moving to, it's going to bring her prosperity. There's going to be another baby. this was, there's gonna be another baby. And not too far off. Yeah, this one, she's finding who she is. She has to, so she's gonna have, there's gonna be another baby. But there is a loss. I don't know if there's someone else there's a loss. Let me see, she's gonna have another baby. There's another one coming. It does, this is not, yeah. She doesn't have to be afraid of that. There's another baby coming, Francine.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Right, let's see. Sorry, I mixed up the cards by mistake. Make sure. All right. Thank you, Francine. Was able to answer for you?
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Michael.
Yes.
Michael, thank you for being patient. I appreciate you for being patient.
I ain't nothing but those Southern gentlemen. Ladies first. It's just that got a lot of ladies on this call. So I I'm going through something right now, and some great things are happening. The question I have is, the situation where they it's changed today. They have my possessions in that place where I was staying in the office, and looks like the people paid the rent today, which is really good news because it doesn't go into the exchange of personal property. I just want to know, will I get my stuff back? I always say like this: I want it back. It's mine, or better. At this point, I'd rather have better. I've released it, but I like to see, can I get my personal belongings back out of that place I just left? And I think that's it, because everything else that you have told me from week to week, especially last week, is happening. It's like, oh my God. Like Alexa says, you're the unfair advantage, the light post. So that's my only question.
I just saw yes. I think right away. Rejoice in celebration. Yeah, you're gonna get them back. I just heard there's no reason for them to keep your stuff. They're gonna give it back to you.
That's what happened today. It's like amazing. It's like, they say if you want something, or if you just, if you love something or want something, let it go. And if it comes back, it's meant to be. I let it go.
Yeah.
A valuable lesson that it's just stuff. And, things come and go. But what's so important is our relationship with God and our relationship with each other.
Yeah, because look, I really like these cards. It's very So you're celebrating because the universe really had your back. You're celebrating on it. It's just not about being patient and waiting. It's just waiting, okay?
Yeah.
Trust in the messages you're receiving, the third eye. So a lot of downloads you'll be receiving. Trust in it's almost like you get like, I always call it visions, but it's almost like pictures that trust in what you're seeing and believing, because the universe, which I always say for me is God, everyone, the spirits, everyone's having your back, sending you those messages. Remember last week too, I think we got stand your ground for you. Stand your ground because you're right. The masks are coming off, so you're just standing in your ground, but you're seeing who this week you're going to see who you are partnered, who the true partners are. So the ones that you thought you're going to find out now. You're going to see who you truly can trust, who are going to be aligned with you. You have the proper alliances coming, because look, positive movement forward.
Absolutely. I mean, 100%, because everything happened today. The person came, I realized the person that said we're going to help me and just disappeared. It's so amazing. I will sleep so good. And I've been having dreams every night. Saturday, I had 4 dreams. And my dreams are almost like semi-conscious, like I'm having conversation with people, we're interacting. My dreams are as real as this world that we're so-called living in. It's almost like a simulation. My dreams are so powerful.
Yeah, it's so funny. You manifest in your dreams. I'm gonna tell you that. You're manifesting. That's what came up. It's so funny when you're doing that. Dreams and manifestation. So you're manifesting in your dreams. A lot of family, your soul family is coming into play in this too. You got your friendships coming in. The ones I said that you can trust, who you're gonna be out. It's your strength. But they're saying you do need to take care of yourself. You might need to take an extra day, not just one day. So pace yourself. Check in with your body. If it's saying you need to rest, then you need to rest. Don't go ahead and be pushing it. Have confidence in everything you do. It is where it's truly divine and helps. Let me see real quick.
So,
Look at that.
Yeah.
Welcome abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that the source will heal your financial challenges. I'm going to see what Isis has to say to you. They're asking me to get Isis.
if I get a dog, I might have to name it Isis.
All right. Scales of balance. Balancing give and take, directing and flowing, play and solitude are ways to heal the relationship between the inner masculine and the feminine energies. Connection with the body is the most powerful form of healing for the feminine energy, as it holds the secrets to divine feminine wisdom. Sing, dance. So dance, sing, and play. And this is where the well-being is, that you need to have, you're doing a lot of work, so you need to have downtime where you're doing something for yourself that brings you pleasure. And I'm just saying, not laying in bed. That's what they just told me. Not laying in bed, but even going out and just meeting people, but not work though. As when you go out on the days for yourself, it's not to do any network or anything. It's for you just to have connections in a different way, because that brings you actually in a different light, and brings you balance in that way, because you're not always on, right? You're doing what you love, the connections, and that's what you love, is connecting, not always having to be for work.
Yeah, I do feel that I need that. And lately I haven't had it, but I do feel the need for that. So thank you.
That's what they're telling me, not in bed. So, flower of life. You're entering a fertile period of your life. You are guided to think of yourself as creative being and to surrender your control over how things will manifest, and instead allow them to do so. Don't resist change. Instead, go with the flow and let it happen. Now is the time for your blossoming. There you go, Michael.
Wow. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Let me know how it goes, okay?
I sure will. Love you.
Love you. I'll talk to you soon. And I think we have Brenda, and then since Alexi since Brenda's new, the first time here, can I go ahead and take her, and then I'll connect with you? Thank you, Alexi. Brenda, did you have a question? I think she's still up. Brenda? Let's see if I can get her to unmute.
There.
Oh, there you go. Hi, Brenda.
Okay. Hi. So 2 things. When I saw you Wednesday, I was moving Thursday and Friday.
Yes.
My daughter-in-law was coming with me. The move was hard, but it's done. There are a lot of problems that I didn't notice. And I went to the office today and they were all appalled at what I moved into.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So that was in my favor.
Okay.
Last night at 11 o'clock, you also told me to tell my daughter-in-law that she should not be alone because she's going to go into early labor and deliver.
Yeah.
She delivered last night at 3 in the morning.
She was not by herself, right?
No, she was not by herself. She stayed with me Thursday, Friday, and then she was home, and then Sunday.
How's the baby?
My daughter-in-law at 8 months pregnant.
How is the baby? How's
They're all fine. The baby is fine. He'll stay in the NICU for maybe a month until his lungs develop.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine.
Yeah. So I stayed up, I moved Thursday, Friday, then Saturday was just like try to organize stuff. And then last night it was up all night because they called at 11. They called at 11:22. They called, we don't know what to do. We don't know. They want us to do this. They want us to do this. Should we do this? So finally at 2:30, they decided, okay, we're going to have the baby. And I said, now or later? No, we're going to have it now. So then they called me at 4:28. So it was like all night long, all night long. So
Oh
I'm
my
exhausted
gosh.
and
That's-
exhausted from moving.
Congratulations, but it's all gonna work. Oh my gosh.
So I just am wondering, where am I going from here?
Okay, let's see, Brenda. You tell her congratulations. I'm so happy.
Okay.
Everything's been all right. I'm gonna tell you the first one that came out, Prosperity Begins, Brenda. It's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna work out in your favor.
And I think the move was so beneficial for me.
Yes, 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 yes. I have to say this is just amazing. It's the best move. Prosperity Begins. Base chakra, so root chakra, you are right where you're supposed to be in the strong, it puts you in a really strong position. Foundation and achievements, it's really going to help you. It's like when you, those boundaries, everything's coming up, you're going to be okay. Everything that you wanted, the connections, love begins. So a lot of love is coming in. So this is rejoicing in everything that's coming towards you, right? Just not a spiritual unit, it's just everything, your group, the family, friends that are all going to be creating with you in a higher level. Your son's changing. This baby is going to be a blessing to him.
Yes.
He's also, I just heard, it's really going to mature him, and it's like he's like you're going to see a different man. He's a man now, right?
Yes. Yes.
New beginnings for you and your family. It's very, very powerful.
At 43, he thought he would never be a father because she couldn't carry a child.
No, this is a very blessing. That he's gonna be okay. He's not gonna have a lot of problems.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a blessing. See, it brings a lot of clarity to him and you. This really, yeah, it's the whole thing. Your financial healing. Like, remember I told you, you asked where that money is gonna come. That
yes,
coming. I'm telling you, it's gonna be right there.
Keep saying it's coming.
No, it's there. I'm not gonna say it's coming. It's already there. So it's
Yeah.
it's just when it's walking in. That's how I saw it. Beauty, things are gonna be changing within your whole bodies and how you see yourself too. It's gonna be changing. It's your new beginning. This is a really new beginning. It brings you a lot of freedom, and your home is your home. It feels home. Like it's. I want you, even though you walked into something, that's like the ending of that. Like that
Yeah.
old stuff, and it's like bringing awareness. You are the voice to bring awareness. So this is bringing a new home. A whole thing is changing. See, your family dynamics is changing, Brenda. For
Yeah.
the much better, much closer to your kids. It does. It brings. You're learning, your boundaries are getting stronger, but it brings a lot of friendship. So I'm also hearing like your kids are not just your kids, but the friendships, you know, that love that you have for people, they get stronger.
Yeah.
Let me see what Isis has to say. Did you tell her not to be alone?
Yes. Yes. I said, my friend told me to tell you not to be alone. And yep, I told her.
Oh, good. Did she take it seriously when I said
She
that?
takes it very seriously. She
Okay.
knows not to trust the things I say to her.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Talisman of potency. Sacred tools and objects can become an extension of your energy field, focusing your power and intention, helping you heal the split between spirit and matter, bringing you physical matter more deeply into light and life. You're encouraged to work with sacred materials in a conscious way to help your own healing and enjoyment of the material world as a part of your spiritual practice. So funny. They're showing me with you plants though, Brenda. Starting your own garden. It can even be something with growing and making things.
Because I now have so much outside space where I had no outside space before.
You're gonna do that. That's where I see where you thrive and you really get connected to I have to say earth and spiritual. So connecting to the divine.
Plus I have my community garden.
Yeah, that's where you're gonna thrive in that. And that's almost like you're like your own temple, your what's shrine. It's like a shrine for you. You're gonna make your own shrine and it can be outside.
Nice.
Queen of Heaven. The Queen of Heaven, the divine empress of the skies, acknowledges your feminine authority now. As a man or a woman, you have life path of spiritual leadership to bring qualities of mercy, compassion, and wisdom into this world. You're on a different path than you've ever been. It's more, you're hearing a lot more grounding.
I feel the shift. It's a heavy, heavy shift.
Yeah, you're going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. I am so happy for your son and your daughter-in-law, and it's beautiful.
Yes.
You gotta show me a picture on Wednesday if you have one.
Oh, I shall. Yes.
Okay, I'll see you on Wednesday.
Okay.
Love
Thank
you.
you.
You're welcome. All right, Alexi, thank you. Thank you for waiting.
I believe it's Lisbeth next. I think she has her hand up.
Who was? Lisbeth, that's right. I'm sorry, Lisbeth. It's hard to see on here, and I apologize. Speak up if I miss you. Thank you, Alexi. Elizabeth, I'm sorry. Hi.
You're muted, my
Hey.
dear. Unmute yourself.
Oh,
My son is playing the drums.
oh. You have a question? You have a question?
Okay, so I have some questions about everything is going very well with my art and all the stuff that I am intending to do, the jewelry as well. The aspect that I have a question is was something that just happened recently. So how can I put it together? So this one person, I feel like a little bit like I was scammed. And so I want to have more clarity on this because I was charged for a spiritual session that it was offered as a gift. And then I was charged and I was like, you said it was a gift. And it was interesting. To me, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Have more clarity on that because I really do want to cancel that person out of my circle of people. And yeah, it's just quite interesting. It's actually a man.
So this person, I get big, very, very big ego. Says one thing and changes their mind a lot.
I don't know. I just don't know this person. I don't know this person much. But
speak your truth. You know your gut instinct is to say something.
I'm getting what?
You know, speak your truth. You know this. You know your gut instinct is to say something. You know your truth, and you know what is right. So you're supposed to say something. If you're feeling like you should cancel that person, even cancel. Did you pay for the session already?
Not yet.
Did you have the session?
Yeah, I had the session.
You don't owe. If it was a gift, then you don't owe him anything.
Yeah, but he said that I owe him 250. And
if it was a gift, you don't owe him anything.
Yeah, I mean, in the actual text message that he sent, he said, "Oh, I'll get you this beautiful transmutation or something about some very beautiful ancient traditions that are really amazing." And this whole time he's mentioned that it was a gift, but only the people that are really experts at doing that transference or that are the ones that charge for that, like extra blessing or transfer or whatever. And so today I went in because we had the session, and halfway through he said, "Okay, now we're gonna jump into the actual transferring of the blessing." And I was like, "Oh, great." And he said, "It's are you okay that it's gonna be this amount of money?" And I was like, "Oh my God, I'm too far, and maybe I misunderstood around. I just don't like to give people a hard time for money. And I said, oh, sure. And I just didn't want it to be like a flake or back down, make him feel bad about wasting his time with me. So, Taylor's too loud. And
That's
so,
your only, yeah, that's your only, you know what? You need to speak your truth. This doesn't sound right. He put you on the spot where you're going to say no. And then your old self would have said, whoa, you know, you're really nice. So he took advantage of you. Okay. Be in your own power where you know you're going on. Your truth. You need to speak your truth. Okay. You know what was truth. And you can say, hey, this is what you did. You know, you can tell him, hey, this is what you put me on the spot. I didn't know what to do. You know, he didn't give you a choice. You felt like you had the obligation.
wait, he said, is that okay? And I said,
like you're in the middle of a session. What are you supposed to do? Like you were what? Walk out of there? That is bad practice.
yeah.
Maybe successful prosperity begins. I would kind of fight him on that. That's not okay. For me, I would not do that to my patients at all. That's not okay. That's not a really good vibration energetically.
Yeah.
That is not, because he kind of like puts you on the spot, like you're in the middle of something, and then, oh, by the way, you know, I'm going to charge you for what? You're like in this zone, and what are you going to do? I mean,
but what he implied is like I would have to pay if it was done by someone that is actually the actual expert, the carrier of the actual tradition. And but then he said I was given permission to do this, but I didn't know that it was going to be him. He said, oh, I'm so excited for you to meet these people.
Wait, he ended up doing it, and he's not an expert, supposedly?
He said he was given permission to do it.
That is tells me right now, that is what's called a scam, like a Ponzi scheme. It's scam.
I felt scam.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't like to.
That's what I'm saying. I would say no. I would fight him on that. You're gonna have success with that, but you need to move on from that group, whoever those groups are. You got to speak your truth.
Yeah, it wasn't a group. It was maybe I can text you on that.
I would say I would have a big problem with that, but I would say something. I would be very upset because that energetically is so wrong what he did to you.
Yeah, well, you know, for me, I felt that when I speak to people that are really good at doing these things, I can't win at that battle because I am not an expert at doing what they do. I'm an expert at moving with grace and learning my lessons and be on this, you know.
You have to watch the beginning of what I talked about. The power is within you. God's within you. You're the center. You have control. You're the authority. You have success if you decide to speak up. Speak your truth. Right? Your throat chakra. Speak your truth. You have success of it. You're going to move on. You will win. So that is when you come back with that energetically was wrong what he did to put you in that place. That's not right what he did. That is a scam. That's been decided before you even stepped in there. This is what the transition. This is what. Are you okay with that? You had it. You could have decided way before you even got to that spot.
Yeah, it really rubbed me the wrong way, and I got a total vibe that it was like a scam artist. I don't like to feel like that about people because I like to feel and think
where you have to feel it, where you have to stand your ground, though.
Yeah.
You have to say no more. This is a test. Are you going to start fighting back at people who try to take advantage of other people?
Yeah, I usually clean them out from my life. That's what I do.
But also, you don't owe them that. That's how I feel. Energetically, you don't know because it was something that was not right. I would fight that. That's not okay.
Yeah.
Energetically, that is not okay. That is so wrong on so many levels.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't know how to come across the right way. Maybe he really is. I don't know that person much.
You felt scammed. This is how he operates. And for you to get permission to do something that you're supposed to not, that doesn't sound right at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't sound all right. This is a scam.
Wow. Thank you.
That's how I mean, that's energetically that I'm already, whew. Well, let's clean that off.
And he was also priming somebody else I know into getting to that. But when he did that to me, I had to tell my friend, I said, hey, he did this to me, and I think he's priming you to do the same. So don't even.
It's a game. So right now you've already got the minute. When you heard the word scam, you know exactly his game and what he's doing. Those are your guides telling you. You're picking up the vibration, what is being exchanged, right?
Yeah. Oh, amazing. Thank you. That's
Awesome.
good.
So this is your moment where are you good? This is like a teaching moment for your learning moment for you, because this when you're going to be doing your art, your music, your jewelry. If they come across the people this way, are you going to speak up? Are you just going to give them over the money? No, you're going to start saying no boundaries. Hey, no, this is not okay. This is not what I agreed on.
Yeah.
And then they try to put you in the spot. This is where you say no.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to my own thing, I put policy. I have my policies and my ways to protect myself. I've had very clear. But when it comes to other people coming into my world, me honoring their policies, because I'm so pristine at.
He didn't honor his policy. He changed it in the middle of the session. That's not okay. And to top it off, he was given permission. I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
That's not okay. That energetically doesn't align with the a good energy.
Yeah. And he was talking about karma and looking very like enlightened and a lot of knowledge and so
Okay.
like
If
what?
you start, you know who truly, you know energetically when you bait who they truly are, the ones that are really aligned. They're not going to come up with all that. They're going to understand.
This, yeah, it to me was very surprising when he did that. And
A lot of ego. I got a lot of he's an ego.
wow.
Yeah. Not a, I don't like the energy. I would start maybe do it in a cleanse, like energetic cleanse your field with that. But I would not pay. For me, I mean, you can go ahead and do that, but that's not okay. I mean, I could see where you're in the middle of a session, you're like not all like really grounded in it and understand like what are you gonna do? You're like in the middle of the session. Okay, like didn't give you a chance to react to it.
I was trusting the process because it was not brought in the beginning of the session. Like, are you ready? It's gonna be like this and that.
In the beginning, it should have all been stated out, or even before you met with him, and he didn't even do that. That's a scam.
It was through a video call, actually.
But still, it's still a scam. He should have, before you even, when you had connected the first time when you scheduled this, it should have all been brought up. What was going to be done? Who's going to be doing it? This is the exchange, and nothing was done. That's a scam.
Yeah, and I didn't even know how long it was gonna be. And then he said, "Oh, it's getting close to 2 hours. I'm giving you double the time or something like that." And I was,
I would say, like they said, speak up, stand your ground on this. I don't think it's energetically right. It's not okay energetically.
yeah.
In the line.
And my friend, she had to cancel her meeting because she said, "No, I have nothing to do with that."
Yep, and which is good. That's your voice. You're trying to get out. Yeah, that sounds really bad energetically.
Yeah. We live and we learn.
Now it's just a learning and teaching point that you're going to see right away. You're going to start trusting your instinct about certain people, groups. Okay. Do energetically.
Thank you, Alma.
You're welcome.
You are
check in with me later, okay? Let me know.
Yes, I will.
All right. Alexi, thank you for being patient. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Did you have anything to say about Lisbeth?
I definitely would say something.
Not right.
And share your truth with a person, and if they cannot see it, I would even contact the bank.
She didn't pay. I don't think you didn't pay, did you, Lisbeth?
No, I was gonna pay. I promised to pay the 8th, and I don't like to, fail on my word.
But it's not, if you think about it, it's not really, I would have a long conversation. I don't know if I would pay that. Maybe like a donation or something, but not that whole amount. $250 for something that you get scammed into. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Even the kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you weren't expecting that. You didn't budget for that. That's something that was thrown on you in the middle of a session that what are you going to do to react? Sometimes we don't react that way because as women, we actually give in and we don't think of it and saying like, no, because we're too nice. And that's how they take advantage.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's been, the whole week kind of pretending to be very friendly, supportive, and
That's how he gets the money.
yeah, that's how he massages the people I see now. And I really trust when people come across nice and spiritual and supportive, respectful, and I value that so very much. But it's so unfortunate when a person utilizes those traces in such amazing way to do these kinds of things. And I feel bad to think about this person doing these kinds of things because of how, spiritual the conversations have been. And he actually did help me a couple of times. I was recording in the studio and my voice gave up. And he texted me right away in the time that I was talking to my producer, complaining, "Oh my God, I'm sorry, I'm making you waste your time." He texted me and he said, "How is it going?" And I said, "Oh, I'm just struggling with my voice." And then he said, "I'm at a cafeteria, but I can do long distance healing for you." And he was doing like tones and doing healing for 20 minutes, doing tones with everything loud around him in a cafeteria. And I actually did feel better. I was able to finish my session. And so, I trusted and I go like, how can someone with this ability can come across this way? Maybe I
Remember, there's always going to be those ones that are going to use it for misuse it.
Yeah, maybe something to clarify. Maybe it was something along my English that I didn't pick up or misunderstood.
No, I'm telling you what I'm getting. He was an ego. He got you in a vulnerable spot where you're like, and as a woman, and you're very nice and giving, and I take advantage of that. Yeah. So connect with me this week, okay?
Thank you.
Let's talk some more about it. Alexi, thank you for waiting. Appreciate it. You're so patient. Love you.
Of course.
Yeah, how can I help you, Alexi? Let's take a look.
I'm just curious to see what guidance I need to be mindful of.
Okay. So this week, did it already start? Like on Saturday. I'm almost getting like Saturday. There was a shift. Did you have a conflict or something didn't work out, Alexi? That's something that come through?
A conflict didn't come through.
Yeah, it was like something, it's almost like someone you were reaching out to someone or like someone that you couldn't connect with or a loss of something.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, so they're just go ahead and let that go because once you let it go, whatever you were creating is going to really come to fruition because you need to let whatever happened or something that didn't work out or something, but you're having a connection. This person that you're going to meet it's it's like the same thing. They're like, everyone is going to be welcoming of this person that's coming into your life. They, you know, like it's a good relationship that's coming in. What you've been hoping for is coming to fruition, and it goes back to this, the harmony that you've been wanting. Speaking your truth and what you want in your life, though, in alignment, what's best in alignment with you. You have success in it. There may be an obstacle that comes up, or you think there's an obstacle, and they're saying, no, it's just a moment to reflect on what you want. It's almost like they're saying, the obstacle I'm getting is people who are not in alignment with your path, that what you want. And they're saying, it's just an illusion. Remember, stay in your faith, listen to your guides. They're going to show you the way. The conflict is within yourself. They're saying, stay in your intuition, stay in alignment with self. Trust your instinct, your gut. I'm hearing gut. Your gut's going to show you a lot of what's going on, and trust in that. Don't stay in your head about something negative. The conflict is you. It's within you, fighting an inner battle. They're saying, no, stay in your follow your intuition, because look, you have success in whatever you decide to go forward in. You have material and spiritual prosperity. So this week is going to be a lot of little ups and downs, little things, getting out that you have to release to go forward to what you want. And I'm hearing it's more inner beliefs, like you can't, because I'm hearing a lot of outside talk coming at you, and it doesn't align with you. But then they're saying you have to align with yourself, go within. I think you came in late. You got to listen to the beginning of this week's session. Because if you align, it brings you this, Alexi, the harmony that you've been searching for, your hope that you want, the things that you created are coming to fruition. You get to speak your truth of what you want, your prosperity and foundation. So spirit, material, and spiritual prosperity, all of it's coming if you stand in your truth. You have success and triumph for anything that comes in your way, any blockages, anyone that tries to get you out of it. Trust your intuition. Trust that gut that's showing you the way. You have victory and success. Let me clarify that real quick.
It sounds like a very interesting message today.
Yeah, there's a lot of things they're going to try to get you off, but they're saying you need to stand in your faith, and trust your intuition, your strength. See, I told you, family, there's something coming in that wants to that you're going to have, that you've been wanting to achieve. See, your financial and financial health everything's going to start changing. You have clarity in what the things that you want, like even those conflicts that the people that, this is how I'm sure they're showing me a lot of talking at you, but it brings you clarity in what you want, what you truly want. It's like you no longer can hear, it's like they can't dissuade you, or I think that's the word they're using, dissuade you from, that's how I'm hearing it, dissuade you from your path of what you want in your life, because it brings you a new beginning. If you trust in that, it brings in your new beginning. It brings you a new beginning. It's your life purpose and where you're supposed to go and what you're supposed to do. You need to trust in what you're creating. It needs to come in and bring it to fruition. Have confidence in yourself. Trust in it. I mean, you're going to be moving. It's like you have the talent to do everything that you want. You're meant to take I just heard, you're meant to take the stage, Alexi. It brings you a new home. You have freedom. You have freedom in this. When you move into your power, your own, what you want to do, you got good luck coming to you. Trust in that. You're transforming into something much bigger. You need to take the stand now and just do it. This is what I'm hearing it. Just do it. Once you pull I'm hearing it like this, pull the trigger, you are going to step forward into what you've always wanted to create. It's just like you need to do it now. You need to just, I hear, quit procrastinating. All is in perfect timing. This is time. This is it. It's time to take action now. I will be here to help you every step of the way. I think I told you that before. Pull the trigger. You need to go and do it. You're just Open up to your spiritual gifts. Remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. Just hearing the noise stops. It's like the outside noise. Once you pull the trigger, you step into what you're supposed to. Okay. This is so funny because I thought this card was someplace else, but it had flown out and I didn't even grab it. Welcome abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that source will heal your financial challenges. That's why they're saying pull the trigger. You have it already. Change is coming. I am here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities. Let me see what Isis has to say. Okay. Divine sisterhood. Letting the divine feminine nourish you now into new relationships, collaborations, community, and friendships is very wise. There are many souls with whom you have spiritual contracts decided upon before you were born who wish to help you and whom you can help too as you grow together in peace and light and wisdom. Divine sisterhood. Flower of life. You are entering a fertile period of your life. You are guided to think of yourself as a creative being and to surrender your control over how things will manifest and instead allow them to do so. Don't resist change. Instead, go with the flow and let it happen. Now is the time for your blossoming. I need to change my glasses. I can't see these little words. Sorry about that. Blossoming, that's what it says. Now is the time for blossoming. Scales of balance. Balancing give and take, directing and flowing, play and solitude are ways to heal the relationship between the inner masculine and feminine energies. Connection with body is the most powerful form of healing for the feminine energy, as it holds secrets to divine feminine wisdom. So dance, sing, play. They're so beautiful. It's really going to be a good week. But this month too, I think is going to be really strong for you. You got to just trust in that. Don't be afraid to pull the trigger at what you want to decide or what you want to do. It's going to work out if you decide to go forward, whatever you want to create.
Yeah, honestly, the first part was kind of confusing. Because I'm trying to understand about this weekend. There's a couple of things. And I guess I'm choosing to let it go because at the right place, right time, things will come into place.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know because you'd have to watch it to hear it again because I don't even know what I said.
Yeah.
I really do not know what I said. I can't remember. Okay, so let's see. Do I have okay, so I guess the one person that was new didn't want to stay for a reading. Oh, that's too bad. Okay. So I think I'm going to call it. It's already 8 o'clock. Thank you for everyone staying. It was a beautiful read. Anyone have anything to say? Oh, Lisbeth, you had something to say? Lisbeth?
Hello?
Yes, hi.
Okay. No, it's just a funny joke that we were doing with Alexi. And I just had to put it in the comments.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
No, that's good, honey.
I heard alarm.
Oh no, the alarm was for
Hey guys, anybody else have anything to say? That concludes our weekly read. Thank you so much. I appreciate everyone here. Does anyone have anything to say before we call the night?
just big thank you.
Yes, big thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. That was fun. I enjoyed that. So I will get this out to you guys as soon as I can.
Thank
And you guys will be able to see it on Dream Hackers and also on YouTube, okay?
Beautiful.
you so
All
much,
right.
Alma.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Alma.
Good
Miss
night.
Carolyn, thank
Night,
you.
Don't
everyone.
forget next week. Be here 6 o'clock. Okay.
Okay.
Will do.
You guys have a
Bye-bye.
good week. I love you guys all. I'll talk to
Bring
you
a
soon.
friend.
Bring a friend. Yes, bring friends. Let them know.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Alma.
Welcome.
Bye.
Bye.